Alright. Get that started. Alright. Welcome back to MTG Dungeon, everyone. Guest commentator Zach tonight, because Liam's being a hipster and getting a tattoo. So we actually are really happy to have actual paper Magic back. So we're going to hop right to it with Blue-White's Approach versus, I think it's Mono Red Goblins and Pioneer. So, I mean, first 5 turns, I feel that the red deck has the advantage, and then past that, I think Blue-White has advantage. What do you think?
I feel, yeah, that sounds fairly accurate. If they just get under you, you just can't keep up.
Exactly. But it's like if I can push to turn 5 with a decent life total, I can just turn the corner.
I feel like 2 verdicts, maybe 2 absorbs, and the game is yours from there.
I can see that.
Opta's a good start.
I hear hand stacking's pretty good in Control.
Search for his cancer.
Search for his cancer. All right. Well, red not having a turn 1 definitely is also helpful.
Impact Tremors. That's
right.
That's very scary for Control.
Yeah, it is. I'm just like, all right, search. I'm like, this land can go to the graveyard. Looks like we drew a Blessed Alliance, which against burn is helpful because we get to 4 mana. It's like, cool, sack attacking creature, and I'll gain 4 life.
This looks like a second Impact
Oh.
Tremors. Oh, that's scary. That's
Right
real
now,
scary.
now I'm like, why can't I play Deputy Detention in the main board? Just, and they're both gone.
Are you not playing Detention Sphere in the main?
I think it's like a one of is the thing. I think it's one in the main and one on the side because I'm running the Fey of Wishes version. So just having access to extra cards on the sideboard is always nice.
It's very fair. So what is red going to do here at 4 mana? Nothing.
Sounds about right.
Just cycle those Azorius Charms because they're not getting any better.
Yep. I mean, we're at turn 5, and I have not taken any damage.
Yeah, and you're at 4 lands, pretty much.
He's like, Goblin Rabmaster. I'm like, yep, you got it. Because I think I have a handful of land, which is real frustrating.
So that's an automatic 2 damage.
That should be 4 damage.
It's got to be 4. Yeah, that thing sticks.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have Path to Exile in Pioneer, which is terrible.
Moving to
It's
combat.
like Trigger. He's like, swing with Rabmaster. I'm like, Rabmaster doesn't have haste.
No, it doesn't
The
have
tokens he makes has haste. Like, I'm going to draw 2.
That's a Chemister's Insight.
And it's 2 more land I just drew.
I didn't know Control still played Chemister's Insight.
I think the Approach one does, just because being able to pitch and dig deeper.
You did not want to pitch that card. Elspeth.
Okay,
Elspeth
I mean,
is
like,
very good.
making tokens to block, very helpful. Like, we're going to trade with a lot of the goblins.
That's
Torbrand's
Torbrand.
real unfortunate.
Torbrand. So each Impact Tremor is a bolt now,
Yes.
which is
Not good for me.
that's just very scary.
Right. So I'm like, all right, kind of like, all right, this like, so I'm pretty much just gonna block everywhere and trade the 2 tokens,
Yeah.
and hope for a board wipe. He puts it all at Elspeth, which is also helpful.
It's all-
I chose to double block one of the goblins since he sent them all at Elspeth. So I guess double blocking the Rabmaster.
I mean,
If you send it all at Elspeth, makes sense.
if you don't have a verdict, you have to get rid of Rabblemaster immediately.
Yeah. Which apparently I don't. I think it's just a handful of land. It looks like I'm deciding whether I want the top card or not. Because if it goes to the graveyard, I get a flip search.
But you
Yeah, Teferi
getting Teferi does not do anything.
exactly. So we get that, and we draw another land.
Wonderful.
So good at this game. Alright, cool. Make 3. It's like, alright. So I'm like, I was like, I can activate. I should probably activate the search if I could find a board wipe on that turn.
That's a dragon fodder.
Yep, and like, I'm gonna respond. It's like there was a commit.
See, commit to memory.
Yeah.
And I can't see the other cards.
Apparently they don't matter. So I think I commit one of the tremors. So I take 6.
It's not a great play, but it's the best you got.
Yeah, it's not a great one, but I was like, I take 6. Go to 2. Ugh.
Just passing. Wait. Oh, Dragonfire.
Oh yeah,
That's
okay,
game right there.
yep. That was real bad.
At that point, he just needs creatures just to hit the board, and he's in good shape.
Yeah, double impact tremors and me just not having any
Anything.
kind of answers for anything really is just not where I want to be. Which it's really weird because I know that the local meta up where we play, there was so much blue-white control, and I was like, I built my blue-white control to fight against mid-range, and I was like,
It was just very bad.
oh yeah, it was
Just very...
it was a bad deck build choice. If we play blue-white control. At this point, if we play Pioneer again, it's like, nope, we're going just anti-control control. You want to do what? No. You want to do what? No.
Next Pioneer, though, I think control would be at a much smaller level than it was here.
Are you sure? We had what, out of the 14 or 16 people, there were 8 blue-white control decks.
But we like to switch it up like
Okay.
every week. And there's Pioneer once a month, Modern once a month. People like to try something different.
I mean, fair, but oh man.
And especially if there's going to be control mirror matches, nobody's going to have fun with that.
That's fair.
So that was a quick game 1, and it looks like Goblins is boarding in a good amount of things. For
Well, I mean,
control.
I'm sure like a lot of their like any creature kill stuff they have is just dead.
Right. I think it seems like a good idea to board out a bunch of the burn.
Really, you want to go the opposite way and board out a bunch of the creatures?
I feel like if you have an answer to Rabblemaster or Warboss or Torbrand, you have an answer. But if you don't have an answer, they're a major problem right there.
Fair.
But boarding out Shocks and Lightning Strikes, I can understand. I think Stoke the Flames is maybe worth 1 or 2 to keep in play, or to keep in the main deck, because there is constantly creatures being spat out, so it's practically a free burn spell, if not.
I mean, was Hordling Outburst was pretty much this?
Yes, Hordling Outburst and just 1 land is a Stoke the Flames right there, which is why I love Stoke the Flames.
Yeah.
So I see a Secure the Wastes, and I'm not seeing much else. I see a good amount of lands, and it looks like you're keeping
Hopefully we don't get land flooded again.
in a 24, 25 land
I think
deck?
it's 20. I think it's 25 lands. I want to say something right around there.
And Goblins, it looks like it's taking a mulligan. I think I just saw a bunch of spells and maybe 1 land.
Yeah, I mean, like this is one of those classic matchups of can red go fast enough to
get under control.
get under control.
Or will you have the Verdict and Secure the Waste and Elsbeth and just take over from there?
It's I mean, and
If you
some other life games. Like, man, I really wish Time of Reinforcements was in
Pioneer.
I mean, granted, we do have the Nyx Fleece Ram and the Blessed Alliance, which is pretty close.
I forgot Nyx Fleece Ram was a thing.
Yeah,
That thing is...
it's an 05 wall that's just like
It is very good and very underrated.
It's good at blocking one creature. The problem with like the particular Goblin deck is that because they such go wide, like okay, I can block one of these things, but the other 3 or 4 are still getting through.
But against mid-range, it's very good.
Because it blocks Siege Rhino all day.
Siege Rhino doesn't even seem to be a thing in Pioneer.
I mean,
It seems to be a very
Well, he didn't spin with a Bomat Courier.
that's a major mistake.
What?
Oh man.
I think we're just talking about it too. I'm like,
Oh,
because
no.
he's like, go. And I'm like, you didn't attack the Bomat Courier. He's like, oh my god, I totally forgot. I was just like,
Oh my god.
I was like, that 1 point of damage matters later. Impact
Bowman
Tremors.
Courier is amazing against control.
Oh yeah. I was like, secure the waist.
No.
Make a 1/1 block.
Yep. So
Like that card stays exiled face down forever. not a. It doesn't feel like a good use of secure the waist. I'm also like, I don't want them to
if you can go
the tension sphere.
if you go secure the waist, get rid of a Bomat Courier, and then get rid of the impact
Yep.
tremors, that's very good.
Yep, it's alright. Make the goblin. It's like, yep. Well, we got a board wipe, but no land. So now, oh wow.
I mean, it's only your turn 3.
Right, but if I don't have an answer for that Rabble Master,
Oh wait,
That's
you missed a land.
that's what I said. I missed a land
Oh,
drop. I have a cleansing Nova in hand.
Can you make it to turn 5 though? Because
I-
that Torbrand is
I think that
Torbrand's
Torbrand is just gonna kill me.
that Torbrand is gonna hit hard.
Because him just being that well on curve.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right there from 3 creatures.
Well, he doesn't have impact tremors, but
No, I mean
but
from
3,
Torbrand.
6. Oh yeah,
Everything
Yes.
hitting is an additional 2.
yes. Like
There's
4.
a land. And do you have any plays?
I don't.
You
nope,
do not.
I do not. That is just
Oh, that. Oh.
awful. So awful. Ugh.